Hello students, how are you? Today I came to give you a kind of answer and kind of strategies to build an answer for one of the most burning questions that all of you has. Hey, whether I do audit sector training when I do chartered accountancy or whether I go for non-audit sector training when I am doing chartered accountancy. Students, you would have got that particular clue or query. Is audit sector training superior or non-audit sector training superior? What to do? Hundreds of students ask this question from me. So first of all, for us to go for a solution for this, we will see what's this audit sector training and non-audit sector training is. Students, audit sector training means you enroll yourself into an audit firm, and you get a professional auditing training. So what will happen? You enroll in an audit firm, and under the guidance of a member of CA Sri Lanka who has a license to practice, under him you will be trained. So you will be kind of audit sector training. You can start as an associate and you can go up until the kind of the positions of manager, supervisor, kind of director. You can go based on your qualification that you are gaining. So that's students audit sector training, where you will be learning in the environment of a professional audit firm. So you are gaining the experience as working as audit sector training in audit firm, where sometimes if you are in external audit practice, you can get multiple sectors of knowledge. Maybe one day you can audit a plantation company, another day you can audit a conglomerate, another day you can audit a manufacturing company, another day a service organization, a bank. You can get the training from versatile number of organizations. That's audit sector training to you students. So what's this non-audit sector training? Non-audit sector training means, students, you work in commercial sector. Organizations which are not audit firms, like large conglomerates in the country, group of companies, or maybe companies which are having chartered accountants, which are registered in CA Sri Lanka to provide you practical training. Those are those. So you can, in non-audit sector training, students, you can get knowledge from the bottom to top about the finance function. So how does a CFO works, Chief Financial Officer work? You can get an understanding about the operations of the business. Then you can get an understanding of how practically the financial management knowledge that you have learned is applied, like NPV, IRR in project evaluation, how that is being implemented. Then tax practice. All this you can get an understanding when you use your knowledge in a non-audit sector. So what's superior out of this? Is it audit sector or is it non-audit sector? What is superior? That's the question that comes to you now. Audit the honda, non-audit the honda. Students, we can't say which is better, which is not better. It's like selecting your father or mother. I can't say, and you also can't say what is better. Students, that all depends on your career aspiration. Students, if you want to become a professionally qualified as an auditor, start up your own audit firm sometimes, which I encourage all of you to do, right? So if you want to go in a career in auditing, better to select an audit firm, right? CA Sri Lanka needs you to have audit firm practical training for you to do the audit practice. So if your career aspiration is to become an auditor, right? So at that time, better you get audit sector training. And also students, even if you don't want to become a professional qualified auditor, right? Even if you want to work in a mercantile sector, still the audit firm experience is so valid. Because why? Because you are working in an audit firm which will have an access, which will be evaluating multiple sectors of organization, and you can gain experience in how they are working. So even if you don't want to become a professional qualified auditor, still you have that benefit if you work in an audit firm. So that benefit is there. So my advice, if you want to become a professionally qualified auditor, or even if you want to work in commercial sector, audit firm is okay for you, right? Audit firm is good for you. But students, when you are working in an audit firm, you have to have certain things in your mind. Sometimes you have to work into deadlines, right? Deadlines are there. Client deadlines are there, stock market deadlines are there. So for those deadlines, you have to put so much of effort. So you should have that kind of correct drive, correct attitude to work there, right? So audit firm sector training, quite precious, quite good, have the drive. If you have that, I recommend you to go for audit firm training. Then the non-audit sector, commercial sector. Students, that's where you get the corporate flair into you. Corporate flair. While you are working in a kind of organization, you are working for a conglomerate, a manufacturing company, or maybe students a service organization, a bank, an insurance company. Yes, you get the necessary kind of on-the-job training to become a well-qualified, equipped finance professional. Same set of recognition you will have, right? Same set of recognition. You both, even if you in audit sector or non-audit sector, you are a chartered accountant. Only the practicing certificate will be available with the audit sector employee. So, same chartered accountant, students, same qualification, you get the hands-on experience of working in a finance environment. So at that time, your skills related to communication, working on the job, taking tough decisions you have to take, right? Whether to invest or not, whether to obtain financing from somewhere, tough, I would say cutting edge decisions you will be taking. So you will be exposed to that kind of environment if you are working in non-audit sector, commercial sector organization. So if anyone likes that sort of environment, working in an environment like that, non-audit sector is the name of the game for you. So students, these two areas will give you different opportunities, but everything is going towards you becoming a chartered accountant. So audit sector employees can start, people who have obtained the kind of correct 3-4 years of audit sector training can start their own auditing practice. You get the kind of, after you become a member, another kind of small evaluation is there. After that, you can become a professionally qualified auditor with the certificate to practice. So audit sector. On the other side, non-audit sector, you may not have the certificate to practice, but you will have the hands-on experience to work in a commercial sector organization and to become a well-qualified CFO. So these two, audit firm, yes, audit sector knowledge as well as commercial sector working knowledge also you will get, right? Even though you work in audit firm, commercial sector working experience you will obtain. Non-audit sector hands-on experience you will get. So decide whom you want to be, right? So take your own time and see, decide, am I going to become a chartered accountant with a certificate to practice and also get a lot of good commercial knowledge in different sectors of exposure, exposing myself to clients of different environments? Yes, audit sector is for you. Then do you need a kind of hands-on experience in working in a commercial sector organization? That's for you. So students, both are good. Chartered accountant's qualification is the passport for you working in any of these organizations. Passport for you to work in Sri Lanka, global organizations. That's the given passport for all of you. So make the decision based on these facts, everyone, right? So I know chartered accountants who are doing really well in audit sector as well as in commercial sector. So both will help you to excel in your career. So make the decision, students. Anyway, CA qualification is one of the best financial qualifications that anyone can obtain. And we personally know Sri Lankan chartered accountants do really well, be it audit sector, commercial sector, in Sri Lanka or outside Sri Lanka, wherever our people are doing really well. So all the best to students. So I will be coming to you with these kind of common student queries and I will be discussing my thoughts on them, and let's keep this discussion going forward as well. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Infinity Space. වෘත්තීය ගිණුම් කරන අධ්‍යාපනය සඳහා වෘත්තීමය සන්නාමය